Welcome to another episode of Both Feet in Bounds. We are royalists tonight. He was talking something about work. Talking about work? Work? What's that? Work? And welcome to Sting and Blaze. What's going on, guys?
Hi, everybody.
Just chilling. Having a great
Hanging out.
Wednesday evening.
This crazy world of football talk and spec and what the hell's going on in the minds of GMs.
Yeah.
It's always
They
a fun time of
cray-cray.
year.
GMs are cray cray.
I don't
Everyone
know.
loves spec.
Oh yeah, it's
I don't know, man.
who's going where, who's doing
The Jets
what.
thing is stressing me out.
Do you think Rodgers is actually going to go, or
No, I
news-
think
the
he's.
news
I think
story
it
is-
sounds like. I think it sounds like he's not. I don't know. I just don't know. And honestly, aren't we all tired of talking about it too? I mean, like literally, the NFL Network is like stopped talking about it because they're so sick of talking about it. So I think I'm gonna go along the same lines.
And yo.
Hey, Lecky, what's up, man?
So let's see. What are the topics? Stafford to the Jets. We got Moreau. We're talking about tight ends tonight. Has cancer. We got Lamar to Atlanta. Carolina. Is it Shroud or is it Young? And OBJ maybe to Pittsburgh.
Oh my God, it just never stops with him.
I know. He's another one that you
we-
just
we
don't
all
care
know
about
you're
anymore.
a hater. You're OBJ is like to my JJ. I can't stand Justin Jefferson. You can't stand OBJ. We get it.
One of them is realistic and based
The
in
other one, I know
reality.
JJ is just so overrated. He sucks. I mean, so what? He catches all these balls and all these yards and stuff. But we all know
I
that
don't
he's
know,
no Amon-Ra
man.
St. Brown.
He's just.
though. It's pretty sweet. Like, it's sad about Foster, but it's also like great that he had that medical, right? Like,
Yeah.
hopefully they caught it early enough because of that.
Yeah.
Crazy things.
Lamar
That-
to the Atlanta is something hopefully brewing. Is that what I heard?
That's an interesting one.
I saw that too. I just haven't seen anything like even coming down the line. There's been no official reporting on any kind of contract for Lamar at all. So no one saying, "Oh, we offered him this and he turned it down," or you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. So it makes you think that they're just throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. But
He could have been in Atlanta for somebody's birthday party, and somebody was like, "Oh my gosh, he's going to the Falcons."
yeah, exactly.
I heard he's buying a house there.
Yeah.
Yep. You never know. You get a layover in Hartsdale Airport down there, and they're like, "Oh, we got a Lamar sighting. He's coming to the team." Meanwhile, dude's just going on vacation.
Yeah.
According to the betting odds, the Colts are the favorite to land him.
That's crazy.
The Colts was the other one that I saw.
That's actually Lamar and the Colts with
would be
Pittman
wild.
and Taylor. Oh my,
And that O line.
That's a hell of a.
That's what he needs, though, is an O line, right? I mean,
it's a hell of a landing spot, though. I mean, to have a marquee and a legit number one receiver there, and a top 3 running back.
Do either of you guys know like when he has to be signed by for those draft picks to be traded?
Not sure.
Good question.
Because like I'm just thinking, like you're the Colts, you probably would rather sign him after the draft and trade next year's picks. Like you're following 2 firsts and keep that 4th overall pick. If that's something that you could do, I don't know.
I'm trying to find it really quick.
Obscure kind of question.
Yeah, no, I'm sure every GM knows.
It doesn't say. It just says if he's still on the team, they're in for $32 million.
Oh, okay. So
But
there's a point in time where that tag becomes official.
yes, yeah. I just don't. It does. I can't find the date soon enough.
Yeah.
What's going on in your all-day world, Blaze?
Kind of just been marinating right now. I had everything for that playbook, which was pretty easy. So now I'm just kind of waiting to see what that final min count's going to be. If it's creeping up slowly, but there's still 7 days left.
I know I think the 2-week thing is killing them.
It's
I mean,
murder.
yeah. I was talking about this in one of the chats with someone. I was like, I'd rather have like a 3-day
No playbook.
challenge. No, I'd rather have like a 3-day playbook or challenge, whatever it was, every 2 weeks than a one that lasts 2
That's what I
weeks.
mean. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
have a
you know what I
break
mean?
between them where we
Yeah.
don't have a playbook for a bit. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like we'll just,
Yeah.
we'll log, but it's not. I don't think
Because like
as
right now there's 904 that have got 100 yards. It'd be like worth it almost to burn those 3 rares
yeah,
if they're all lower tier
yeah.
to get those other 3 rares because the cup's going to be minted to 1500 right now.
Oh
On
wow.
the standard pack, you're going to roll the dice and see what
Yeah,
happens. But
yeah. Is there anything good left in those? Do you know?
I don't know.
Off
You'd
the
be
top of my
hoping
head,
just
I
to get
can't.
hit. I think
It's not. What week is it?
It's just series 1 and it's weeks 13, 17, and 18. So I think you're hoping for a 17 there.
Yeah, because 17 would be super wild card, right?
No, I think
No.
it's the T-Law rares in there.
Oh, okay.
I could be mistaken.
I don't know. They're like obviously we talked about this a little bit, but the overall account value is going up. I don't know about you would know better than I about the market cap. I mean, the market cap's only up like 0.5%.
I don't really look at the market cap.
No, I know. It's just like as a gauge of what it's doing overall because I cannot tell for the life of me what moments in my collection are going up anymore. Like there's just too many to keep track of. So like anytime my account pumps $200, it could be anything. I have no idea. Like, and if you sort by if you go to collection and sort by moments, it'll tell you, like what's pumping. And I swear to God, for the life of me, I can't tell still. It's like something went from $2 to $3. Okay, cool.
Like, yeah, I pretty much always just remove the
idea.
comments and just look at my rares when I'm looking.
Oh, that's a good idea. So do you actually just go to your tier and go to rare or whatever?
So I go to OTM to my collection, filter, and just hit the rares and only stare at rares.
Okay.
And then keep it sorted by the percentage. So like right now, like Goddard's up 29%, and it filters out all the 50% jumps from going from 2 to 3, right?
Right.
Because you don't care about that shit.
Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. That's like fake news right there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously we have differing opinions on this one, but that Patrick Mahomes, like I know it's probably not going to live here forever, but it's still sitting at like 375. And I watched a guy, I was playing undercut with a guy who kept like listing it $10 less than me. I just wanted to see how low it would go. And I was like, oh, well, what's up, monkey? I was like, oh, well, if it sells for 310 or whatever, I'm out $40. Who cares? But like his sold at 340. So I was surprised to see that there was actually
Sorry.
It's okay. I was surprised that there was actually still interest at 340. I was expecting it like you were to go down to around the 250 range.
Oh, I'm sure it'll get down there again eventually, but people always look at what they're going to be able to get that immediate pump to, right?
Yeah.
If I buy it at 340, it's going to go up to 380 right away.
Yeah, that's true. It would. It did.
And
then someone then started it all over again,
right?
Cutting it $5.
Yeah. So eventually they'll both meet somewhere in the middle between those two numbers. Probably the lower 200s.
Yeah.
Wanted to go back to a comment about Lamar.
Where are we at?
Lamar is at his ceiling. No matter where he goes, it'll be the same old story. He's the new tier 2.
I don't disagree with that.
Me neither.
I do like him in Atlanta. I think the receivers there fit his game. Nice tall guys. Pitts maybe up the middle.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
the quick mention. Had to mention
Yeah.
it.
Oh God, every
Every episode,
every
Pitts-
time.
every single episode.
Obligatory.
You know, like
I
I-
had to feel for Roy.
I just really struggle to think that a team is going to go after him, pay him all this money that they haven't already. You know what I mean? Like if they wanted him, if someone wanted him, wouldn't we have heard something by now? Agent or no agent? Like I don't know.
Something's weird about the whole entire thing.
It's not really that weird though. Like he's a poor sport. He's a crybaby and he's hurt all the time. Like I don't want that guy on my team either.
Why
The Ravens are the only one. The only Ravens are the only ones who are going to give him the money.
Well, every sport we pay athletes max contracts who are the same thing. They bitch about everything. They're broken. They're whatever. But I mean, I don't know. It's just something to me isn't right. I mean, look at baseball. You're paying guys like $30 and $40 million into their 40s when you know they don't have they're not going to have a lick of anything by that.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, Monkey, you're right. He is super young. 26 is super young. I don't know who's going to take him. I don't know. I think everyone hates him now. And realistically, though, like, yes, him on the Colts would be great with JT behind him. I don't know.
This is true too, though. His receivers have an awful this whole entire career. I mean, Bateman was his number one, and I mean, what a number one that was last year, and he goes down right away. And I mean, what do he have? And Andrews was actually he had a healthy Andrews, I believe, but that was all he had
For most of it. Yeah, for most of
I
it.
mean, it was Andrews was hurt at the end when he wasn't playing. But
They haven't had a back in a long time either, right? I don't remember the last
no one that can
Ravens
stay healthy. I mean,
or running back.
I always say, what's his Dobbins?
Dobbins always had me hyped.
He's amazing when he's healthy. You give the guy the ball 15 times. Next thing you know, he's got 2 touchdowns and 130 yards.
Yeah.
Problem is, he only
Duvernay.
plays like a game and a half, and
Yeah.
he's hurt.
Well, I still think what's interesting to think about is like you mentioned the Stafford to the Jets.
Huh.
So as an alternative, to Rodgers, if he doesn't actually go to the Jets, can you then you're really out in the weeds if you're like, well, maybe we can get Matthew Stafford. Like they're not even like, oh, well, let's take a shot at Lamar instead. Let's get a 26-year-old running or quarterback instead of, a 39-year-old one. What do you, I don't get it.
If you want a 39-year-old, you can get Big Ben back.
Do you think that they think that Rodgers is that much better than Lamar? Is Rodgers that much better than Lamar?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then, yeah, I mean, if you look at it like that, then they would just rather have Stafford. Like, if we need a quarterback, let's not go get Lamar. Let's go get Stafford.
Wait a second.
Mayfield's not on the Rams anymore, Monkey.
He's in Tampa Bay.
He's in Tampa as a starter.
He's the new Brady.
He's the new Brady. They asked him about it even. He said, I'm not trying to be the new Brady.
What the heck? Go if you got to do it, go all out, and then just if you flame out, you flame out. I mean, go all in. Yep, I'm the new Brady. I'm better than Brady.
I know, right? Yeah, like for real.
Throw like for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns your first game, and then
I know. Yeah, like what's worse, like cocky Baker who crumbles, or like humble Baker who never makes it like anything of himself? I don't know which one's worse there. Like,
but you know what though? I'm always gonna like Baker. Like I always say, he's one of those guys I just want to have a beer with.
Yeah,
well,
Lecky, that is super true. Stafford does have a ring, but they like bought Stafford's ring and then like handed it to him. And then the next year, like
OBJ got him that ring. We all know that.
Oh God. I mean,
try to piss plays off.
I'm not talking to you right now.
Sorry.
bringing our
Comeback
private-
against the
bringing our
Raiders
private
was
conversations on air.
comeback against Raiders. Baker was the best. Yes, Stafford has a ring because of Aaron Donald and because of OBJ, and I guess you could throw in Cup in there. But Stafford still sucks. Does anyone not remember Stafford in like Detroit? I hate Stafford. He's
Oh,
horrible.
I always like Stafford, but
I mean, like Stafford to the Jets. That's a horrible backup plan. That is a horrible backup plan. I would take dude from the Titans. What's that dude's name? I would try and get him. Tannehill over Stafford. Give me
Dobbs,
a
the guy who
break.
started the playoff game.
What? Yeah. I don't know, man.
He might be better than anything they got if they don't get those guys.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Major consistent? You know what, Lucky? He's like, oh Jesus. Now I just have to check out Genesis Cup. I can't even talk to you people right now. Like, what's going on? I hate that whole Rams team, including Aaron Donald. No, I'm just kidding. Aaron Donald's pretty good. I think Goff could have won those playoff games. Yeah, of course he could have. With that Rams team, that's what I'm saying is that Stafford is completely interchangeable within that whole entire offense. They put it together to win a championship. Consistent to awesome wide receivers. Well, yeah, of course. Calvin Johnson. I mean, throw it up. The guy was going to catch it.
Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron is the shit. I don't think he's done as a starter. I think he should not be in the NFL anymore. I think if he takes one bad helmet to the elbow, he's gonna not be in for the rest of the season. So then you just wasted all that money on him.
He's gonna go to the old quarterback's home and be playing be playing games in the table. Hey.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell? So we got Stafford. We got Stafford in the old quarterback's home, hanging out with Terry Bradshaw. We got we're just putting people everywhere. We're gonna put Rodgers. We're gonna put him in some sort of hut with some sort of smoke coming out of it and hallucinations. Come on, let's put every quarterback where they should be.
You could. I just saw this and I just wanted to.
Here's a good point though. Ain't no way 32 folks are better. That's true because every year we realize there's only 16 legit quarterbacks in the league, and the rest of them are just posers. So yeah, I got to agree with that.
No, Genesis is right too.
Actually, this one's interesting. So Cam Newton, there was a video today of him just throwing dimes, and just where?
How old is he?
34, 35.
He's not ancient.
No, but he's still in great shape, and he hasn't been hit in a while.
Yeah, but I mean, video post guys. Wow. Yeah, I don't know that I would want him on my team either. I mean, if you get Cam, you should have just went after Lamar.
AR-15.
No, Lamar. They're the same person to me. They are saying that there's now a deadline. Trade deadline emerges as the New York Jets and Green Bay Packers deal is delayed. I think that this isn't going to happen.
No, the Packers are going to hold out and not do it just to.
It says Green Bay is looking for a trade similar to that of the Detroit Lions with Matthew Stafford. What did they get for Stafford?
2 firsts.
2 firsts?
Yeah.
Wow.
Does do the Packers even have 2 firsts, or they want 2 firsts this
one
this and then next year?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, we're gonna cripple our whole entire future, which they already kind of are by trading away what's his name, Garrett Wilson.
No, Elijah Moore.
Yes.
I mean, he's a 2nd-round pick from a couple of years ago. He's not.
He was also pissed.
He was also what?
He was also pissed off and made it known that I need the ball. Throw me the ball.
Garrett Wilson is the dude there.
Yeah.
And they have Lazard.
Yeah. No, that's true. Lecky, that would be crazy if Rodgers goes to San Francisco. It's on. talk about a team that's like, if they get a quarterback, like a real quarterback that would just like go and win games, that would be San Francisco with Rodgers, not the Jets, I feel like, but that's just me. Because of Christian McCaffrey and Debo Samuel with Aaron Rodgers, I don't know. Can you imagine a deadlier offense? I can't. Oh God, please give him to New York. Please give Brock Purdy to New York. He has always wanted to play for them, and he's from oh God. Whatever. He's from California. He has a house in Malibu. He could fly home after each practice if he wanted to. Like, I just don't know why he would go all the way across the country and play in the snow
He's gonna fly home
with
after every
fans who hate him. Like, no joke. Like, the New York fans aren't going to be like welcoming Aaron Rodgers with open arms. So if that deal falls
the
through,
first game he wins, he would be the toast of New York. Front page of the paper, all over the place, and the most talked about thing ever.
Yeah, and then next week when he loses, though, they're just going to be like, "Was this the worst deal in New York Jets history?" Blah blah blah.
We do here. That's what we do.
I know.
It's
I
what are
could
you
see
doing?
it, though.
What are you doing for me right now? And that's it. No other questions are going to be asked.
Let's not name athletes. Yeah. If he doesn't win me, yeah. No, for sure. I agree with you. If he doesn't if it's not like sorry, fish tank going off. If it's not like a 5-1 start to the season, he's gonna get crucified.
That is true.
If it's like, like a 2-4 situation, it's gonna be like your head's exploding.
Yeah, those fans aren't patient.
No, we're not.
No.
Not here.
Mic check.
Not at all.
Our offense is the Golden State Warriors. Oh my God, Lecky, are you going to be insufferable now that you guys won the Super Bowl this year? I mean, can we not just crown Patrick Mahomes as the best quarterback that ever lived? I just don't. Oh God, I can't do it. Just don't understand it.
Well, give us stats another 4 or 5 years. If he does the same thing, then we're all going to be like, hey, we love you. Brady who?
3
if he has
or
a couple
5.
more seasons like the last one, it'd be pretty impressive.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
it's crazy. Like, you just can't doubt him anymore.
He's like literally carried that team on his back.
Yep. And then he can go out and drink 20 beers and show up and do it again.
Yeah.
Well, what's interesting,
not get canceled.
Yep. It's great.
Yeah. I just he's the big dude. He's a big dude too. He really is like the quintessential quarterback. You know what I mean? Like, he has everything. He's tall.
He's got the it factor too. So that's
he's tall. He's quick. He could take a hit like a mother. Yeah, I don't know, man. He is impressive. I mean, I bought it. Unfortunately for me, I bought his Series 1 Legendary. Like, that was like my first Legendary purchase, and it's because I thought anyways that he'd be the most price consistent, but I was wrong. But even throughout it all, if you're gonna have to pick one quarterback to hang it up with in all day, it's got to be Patrick Mahomes, because he has so long left. Lecky, how many years is he gonna be playing still? 6?
Oh, easy. He's got another 10 in him probably.
Yeah, but does he want to though? That's the thing though. He's already won 2 Super Bowls. You think he's like, I want to play for 10 more years?
He seems like the type of guy that A-type personality needs to be the best.
Yeah.
Remembered as the best.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to have to drag him off the field sort of thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or
All
get
Could
in a
be.
divorce
I
with his
just
wife.
have to say this though. One more Steph Curry comment, and I'm gonna block him.
He isn't the best ever.
JJ, football, Steph Curry, basketball. That's just not my bag. Not a big fan of Steph Curry either.
Yeah, I honestly I could care less about basketball. Period. It was interesting actually. Top Shot made basketball interesting, and then Top
Mhm.
Shot tanked, so that you never had
For
to
like
worry
a
about
year,
basketball again.
basketball was like the
Yeah, I know,
best
right?
thing.
It was like, oh, basketball's cool because of Top Shot,
Greatest
and
thing
then
ever. I'm watching
then
every
it-
game.
then it tanked, and it's like, basketball, turn it off. No thanks.
It's boring. It's boring again.
It's
except
so
for-
boring,
now
so
March Madness-
boring.
now
Oh
March
my
Madness is
god.
here, and now I'm ready to watch basketball again. Just
Yeah,
for March
yeah.
Madness for the 2 weeks. It's like the greatest thing ever.
Oh no, I hate March Madness. Blaze, you're in Canada. Why aren't you like writing a letter every day to Dapper, being like, "Where's the NHL?"
I think they're coming out with a candy one.
Are they
But to be
really?
honest, yeah, I just don't think there's
Oh.
enough hockey fans to support such a market.
You
Although
think
I
there's
think-
enough soccer fans? Give me a break.
Probably not, but I mean, also think hockey would be the best moment. Like
That would be pretty cool.
Alexander Ovechkin rolling on his back, passing the puck over, historical moment for
Mm.
Gino. Oh, yes,
No,
please. But
Front check, back check, paycheck, buddy.
No, there'd be some great moments in hockey. Imagine if they had fights.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Old school fights.
Yeah. No, Monkey, you're right. It was like great watching. Wait, Monkey? Are you talking about All Day or Top Shot for pumps? Because watching the games for the pumps for All Day was just so much fun. I loved it, and then they changed it, and I was heartbroken. But remember when we all complained like challenges are too dependent on how it plays out during the week?
No, Top Shot had the craziest pumps though, because you could. I mean, I remember. I forget what player it was, but like the spec was that he was gonna be the top whatever rare for that thing. I remember I bought him at like I think it was like $68, and he went up to 360. Everybody sold him, and then he take back down. Somebody overtook him. He went down like $18 below where he started, and another moment went up. That was there weren't many mints of it. It was insane though.
Well, think about how many of us bought like, I don't know, what's a stupid common Blaze that you bought for like $40? Mark Brunel.
Matt Stafford debut.
Oh god, just hideous.
Might have 4 of them.
Oh,
way too much money.
Oh no. Yeah, dude, it's brutal. Brutal thinking about those. Like
Minka.
Yeah, Minka. Oh, that's a great one.
That Minka night. Oh my god.
That's a great one. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember one of them I bought, and it was like I had buyer's remorse as soon as I did it, so I sold it and did because it was the same price basically because everyone was buying it. I think I lost like $1 or $2 on it by selling it because I was like, oh, this is stupid because I knew it was gonna tank. I think one of them was the Mark Brunel one. It was horrible.
All right.
Bad call.
And now that it's half past the hour, let's talk about everybody's favorite football position, the tight end. Did I just do that? Yeah, I did. I think I just did that. But anyway, I got Travis Kelce down here as number 1, and that's the end of our conversation. What are we going to next? Do we all agree? Do we all concur?
I think it's a reasonable assessment of the playing field.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
I mean, we already
Monkey.
mentioned the other, P word when it comes to tight end, so we're good. Now let's dive in here, and how about I throw 5 out there, and we'll talk about them.
Talk about it.
So, obviously, Kelce, number 1, and then Mark Andrews, TJ Hawkinson, Kyle Pitts, and George Kittle. What are
Is
your
that
thoughts?
like is that like an actual
Ranking?
yeah.
It's actually accumulation of 12 separate resources. The average ranking period down to those.
Kyle Pitts shouldn't even be on that chart. He doesn't even exist. Sorry.
Somebody had him at number 3.
I think
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Now tier 1 is Kelsey, Andrew. I'll go. You know what? We'll go by tiers because I like tiers better. Kelsey, Andrews, and Hawkinson. What do you think?
well, I mean, Andrews is going to be dependent on whether or not Lamar's there. I'd say I like what we saw from Hawkinson near the end of the year, especially in the playoffs. He had that one big game.
He had a couple of games in Detroit. He had that one game where I think it was like 3 touchdowns and 178 yards and.
Yeah, Minnesota has a little bit of history for using the tight end. They always seem to have that hype guy that's supposed to be next.
We are talking seasonal.
Yeah, seasonal step back.
And I accidentally printed out. I accidentally ran this with just my bad. I usually do full PPR. This is half PPR, so
Oh,
they're going to be a little bit off.
everything changes. No,
You just made Roy Kent cry. I mean, Pitts isn't in top 50. Okay, there's 32 teams.
And as far as tight ends, he's definitely in the top quarter of those tight ends.
No,
yeah.
wrong.
Easily.
Bottom
What?
half.
So would you take
No
him
way.
over David Njoku?
No,
What?
No, not PPR.
no, I wouldn't. I like
No,
David
dude.
Njoku.
It depends. Next year, probably, yeah. I would spec on Pitts at like the 5.
Who's going to be the quarterback? They don't even know. They're going to go with Desmond Ritter. Kyle Pitts is going to like look.
I mean,
Yeah,
my favorite.
Lecky, you're right. No, he is. He's horrible. The dude sucks.
I like Kittle. Is kind of like a value
Yes.
play. I think he'll be going pretty late in a lot of drafts.
Because nobody knows what's going to him either.
Well, I think a big factor in what happened to him was the injuries that San Francisco had on their line and having to use him for blocking a lot more than you would typically see.
Yeah, I'm checking out some Kyle Pitts stats here. So
Another guy that's kind of a little bit further down.
well, let's go with tier 2.
Yeah, tier 2 is the interesting one.
Pitts, Kittle, Goddard, Waller, Freiermuth, Njoku, Ingram. So.
I like Ingram. Yeah, I do. But again, he's completely dependent on Trevor Lawrence, like 100%. I don't know that another QB steps in for Trevor Lawrence and makes Ingram look like he did this year.
You know what? I actually didn't realize Kyle Pitts stats were that awful, but he also well, no, but he had 1,000.
Dude, Roy's not even here to defend himself,
He had,
bro.
no,
Like
but
this
he
mean.
He had 1,000 yards his rookie season.
Yeah, I know. And then he
But
fell
that
off a
means-
cliff and died.
because okay, first of all, because Mariota needed him to chip because he could not get protection. So how many routes did Pitts actually run last year? I mean, but he's got the talent. I mean, as a rookie, he 68 catches, 1,026 yards. I mean, and 15 yards a catch, but 28 catches last year for 356 yards.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
my gosh,
Monkey, he died. Like I didn't even think that Pitts was like alive anymore. If I was them, I would like throw him in with the deal to get Lamar Jackson. You know what I mean? Like I'd ship him.
I think the 10 analysts that voted for him in the top 10, yeah, I think they're crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Based on last year, but no. But
Hawkinson's is a great value. I like that.
Well,
are we allowed to
Hawkins
cuss?
is a hell of a tight end.
or Rogers. What? Larry Braxton? Oh,
What do we think
Homer.
about what do
Get
we think
out of here
about
with
Waller?
Homer. You know, I didn't even know Homer played in the NFL still. Jesus,
Homer Simpson?
no. I'm assuming he's talking about Travis Homer, but I don't know.
Oh, well, he's got a Lego.
Yeah, I know. Why? It's the worst. The worst, bro. I can't even believe it. Like sometimes, whatever. That's a whole side conversation.
Hopefully Otis picks better players.
That would be cool. That would be really cool, actually.
I love his elevators. I really love his elevators. So
no, dude, I've been like paying attention, obviously, because I've been banished to Gen Pop. But like, I've been paying attention. Otis is legit, dude. I like him. I like that guy. He has good thoughts and he conducts himself well. I don't know. He's a cool dude.
But if you had a catchphrase like going through like the last few months, it would have been, "Who the fuck is Otis?"
Well, I didn't know.
How many times have you texted? Who the fuck is Otis? Who's the guy?
I know.
About?
I know he is, but like and one of the things, Otis, I'm going to ask you this. I wish that I could like watch your show or like see it after the fact. Because Blaze is, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it just like live and then that's it?
Yeah, and they're
it's
not
a Twitter
doing it right
space,
now.
right? Yeah, well, obviously, yeah, they're not going to do it now, but yeah, but I wish I could have gone back. You know what I mean? Gone back and listened to it because I was always like, who the fuck is this guy? But then I found out, and he's a cool guy. Whatever, I could be wrong. I'm okay with it.
But you're right.
What? No.
I think we'd all agree on this. Pickens or Burks? Dynasty. Pickens.
I think you go Pickens there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Here comes the Zach Wilson on the bench moment. Dude, Genesis is true.
Well, now if it was a Sanchez eating a hot dog on the bench moment, now that would be a classic.
I can't even believe it.
Or Melt with
you know what?
Humble.
Everyone saw that quote from Zach Wilson, right? About whoever comes to take my job I'm going to make their life a living hell or whatever he said. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Am I the only one that saw that? Okay.
No, I saw that.
Okay. And then they like showed this picture of him and like, I just think that maybe even if he could be good, he's like too young and immature right now. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe he could be good. Maybe he could be good.
He went to BYU.
What's that mean?
He didn't play anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
really.
why did he go so high in the draft? Were his numbers just fantastic? I don't know anything about it.
But look at the combine. Look at the. I mean, are these guys half these guys are nothing, and they put up some crazy numbers, and all of a sudden it's like bam, like oh they're great, and sometimes you find that diamond, but most of the time you just get a big black lump of coal.
Yeah, New York is stupid. Stupid New York.
Yeah, I mean I live right.
You know who's not stupid though is the other New York, and someone said it up here, and I totally forgot to mention it, but dude that they signed to the Giants is going to be a stud.
Waller.
Yeah.
Let's get back to tight ends. So Waller on the Giants.
I would take
That's
Waller.
the one that I like that tier.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I think that's a great fit.
Mm-hmm.
Just a matter of whether or not
if they just can stay healthy.
Yeah.
A bunch of MILFs. Oh my God. I don't think we're kid friendly anymore. I don't think we're kid friendly anymore.
No, we're not. Well, I already dropped an F-bomb, so who cares?
Yeah, whatever.
Who cares at this point? Here, let's let him ride the bench with take much milk and chill out. Okay, that's New York too. Cocaine and hookers.
Yeah. Is he that much better than Ingram was?
Worked for Dallas and LT too.
Lecky, that's a good question. I would say yes, but that it's dependent on Daniel Jones. I really think that if Daniel Jones continues to improve the way that he did last year and he takes another leap, or even just remains the same as he did this year, that Darren Waller has a better year because of Daniel Jones, whereas Evan Ingram got like the worst of Daniel Jones, if that makes sense. And obviously, Darren Waller was putting up with Carr. And I'm sorry, anyone who thinks that Carr is going to go to the Saints and be good is wrong.
Define good.
Wait, me define good or
Yeah,
him
define good. What is good?
For a tight end?
for a tight end?
No, for Derek Carr.
Oh, like 8 and 9.
4,200 yards, 30 touchdowns.
No,
14
the only
picks.
way that I can describe Derek Carr is the stat that they put up with him and Jimmy G's record right next to each other, because they basically just did a swap for the same person, except Jimmy G's won like 4 playoff games
Loves porn stars.
and loves those are not porn stars, those are Bunny Ranch girls. Get it right.
No,
Oh
There's
no,
a difference.
no
Okay.
previous history.
Jimmy G.
He's
the
got a
greatest
rap.
thing. Think about this. When you go back to college, like driving back to college, you're going for another semester, and all the liquor stores, welcome back students. That's like all the brothels in Las Vegas. Welcome Jimmy. That's the only equivalent that I could think of with like Garoppolo. And have you seen him, like all the clips with him at games when he gets all the front row tickets to everything, and every single cheerleader, every single
dude's a
model,
baller. What do you
every
want?
single-
Dude's a baller.
they gravitate to him no matter where
He's
he is.
good looking, dude.
The event, whatever. It's
Did you see his salt and pepper hair with the silver and black jersey? Oh my god, it looks amazing. I mean, the guy is just gonna rack it up there. I mean, I don't know. But, like,
Okay, can we all be Jimmy Garoppolo?
yeah, like let me see.
Now, if the guy can just quarterback, do you even QB?
No. I mean,
sorry. Oh,
hold on.
Okay, we're having way
Let's
too
see,
much.
let's
We're
see.
having way too much fun here. Let's go to tier 3 now. So Dalton Schultz, Cole Kmet, Dawson Knox, Greg, whatever you say, Dulcich or Dulcich or whatever his name is.
Dulcich.
Higbee, Trey McBride, Gerald Everett.
This is where I kind of don't really care at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I like Cole Kmet. I think he could be a sneaky one to like wait on and just grab. But yeah, I don't know. I've always been a sucker for Noah Fant. He's a bit further down there, but
Me too. Oh my god, I draft him all the time, and I was like, come on.
yeah, come on. He's like 99 percentile athlete. He's got a hit.
Good.
Yeah.
He's got all the potential in the world to help. You know
That's
who
not bad.
Okay, Gesicki, New England. I think he's going to put up some decent stats just because he's in New England and he's a tight end.
Yeah, but they got Hunter Henry still there. I mean, not that he's an inspiring guy, but
no, but he also split. He's still going to get 30, 40 catches minimum.
He will be used better in New England probably than he was in Miami.
And the interesting one is how far Hayden Hurst dropped from leaving Cincinnati and going to Carolina.
Well,
because I liked Hayden Hurst in Cincinnati. I thought he was a great option for Burrow.
Where did he go though?
Many options there.
Carolina.
Yeah.
That's another one where I think he loses a little value, but could surprise a lot of people.
I mean, rookie quarterback coming in, they tend to rely on their tight end a lot, right?
He's big and in your face all the time.
Yeah.
What about I didn't hear his name.
I'm gonna say this though. Coming out of the draft though, Michael Mayer is the complete tight end, and I think could be top 10 on this list as a rookie if he lands in the right spot. Because Notre Dame, baby, the best tight end. Sorry, I had to throw Notre Dame in there.
what's that dude who was on? Is Dalton Schultz? Yeah, Dalton Schultz. And did he get picked up?
Yeah, he's on Houston.
Houston. So he's gonna go there and die. Okay.
Well,
Gotcha.
he's probably their prime target now.
No. Didn't they get someone else?
They got John Mechie. And that's good.
Alabama guy, another one Roy would have thrown out there. I love him. Oh my gosh, they should get Bryce Young. So the connection from there to Alabama is gonna be the greatest thing ever. And Jameson Williams is gonna
No.
get 5,000 yards receiving next year and be the best. No, I'm kidding. I'm just making
Wow.
fun.
Brock Wright, mad disrespect. Number 57. Noah
Yeah.
Gray. I mean, Noah Gray on another team might be good.
One that I dislike a lot is Juwan Johnson. He just strikes me as a guy that's he's going to be that name that you hear all off season as a hype candidate.
Think so?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had another tight end besides Taysom Hill.
Exactly.
You know who's actually really good, but he's behind one of the top tight ends is Isaiah Likely from Baltimore.
Yeah.
He's really good, but he's also got Andrews in front of him.
Yeah. You know what I think is an interesting diss that I'm totally on board with is dropping Dawson Knox all the way down there.
He doesn't get the ball that much, though.
No, he does. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like Dawson Knox.
He's probably still too high.
Yeah, 100% he's too high. He needed to go like to the 20 range.
Another sneaky one is OJ Howard. If you want to wait real late.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
He's been. Yeah, he came in really highly touted towards his Achilles. So yeah.
How about Cade Otton in Tampa Bay?
Not familiar with him, to be honest.
Otton?
Yeah. Brady.
I like him.
Brady seemed to like him.
Yeah, I like him. He's not horrible, and he's big. That's the thing is he's huge.
He'll be closer to the line of scrimmage than all the receivers in Tampa Bay. And Mayfield, when he's under all that pressure and doesn't know what to do, we can just kind of toss the ball to him. He's only be like 5 yards away from him and figure maybe get a lot of catches.
But I mean, honestly, though, if you're talking about use case, look at number 6, Kyle Pitts, and then look all the way down to number 10 at Pat Freiermuth. Like, if I'm making this ranking, I'm putting Pat Freiermuth above Kyle Pitts.
Freiermuth is your consistent guy. He's going to go out there. He's going to have 4 or 5 catches. He can get you anywhere from 36 to like 80 yards, like consistently a game, and he's going to put up get your 10 points in the PPR and all of that.
I don't know. I just think that but
he's consistent. He's gonna get thrown the ball, and he's gonna have a couple big games here and there. I mean, it's kind of what you expect out of a good tight end. A good solid tight end.
Well, I just expect as Pickett develops that he's gonna start looking for his tight end more. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like red zone situations. I mean, who's he got? He's got Pickens and Freiermuth. Oh, I guess he's got what's his name too. What's that dude's name?
Is Johnson still there?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anyone else that's even worth mentioning.
No. I mean, Taysom Hill I just like saying his name.
Wait, which tight end do we say he's good? Pat Freiermuth. Pat Freiermuth over Kyle Pitts is what I'm saying. I would just rank them higher from what we saw last year. If I am expecting Freiermuth to take a leap with a new quarterback who's settling into his offense as a red zone target compared to Kyle Pitts that is just off there blocking for whoever is the quarterback. I don't know.
So we all agree that Kyle Pitts is having another 1,000-yard season next year after our deep discussion on tight end, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. definitely overspend and go buy his legendary.
Maybe if his yards from last year are combined with the yards in the upcoming year, he'll get 1,000 yards.
Yeah, maybe.
and that's a stretch.
Yeah, that is.
Poor Roy's not here to defend his boy.
I know. Negative. I know we did. We really like, and I don't know because to be honest with you, I haven't watched much Kyle Pitts like film, but for
The dude's a freak.
yeah, but like for not being that relevant, we sure talk about him a lot. Like I think this is an issue, and I think we need to have a group meeting about it and take
because
the
of Roy.
words
Damn Roy.
take the words Kyle Pitts out of our mouths because honestly, I think we should replace it with Pat Fryermuth.
I like that. I think that's a good idea.
Now every time Roy says Pitts, we're just going to bring up Pat Fryermuth. Fryermuth.
I was like, every time I say Fryermuth, though, all I can think of is like the old Robin Hood movie where you have the, was it Friar Tuck getting drunk, drinking all the all the ale. It's like
who? Okay, bear with me now because
the monk drinking, it's like oh.
Blaze, who is Herbert's tight end? Did we lose him?
No, Everett.
It's Everett.
Is it? I don't know. Where's he ranked? Oh, 21st.
No, he's 17th.
That's Hayden Hurst on your list. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm looking at the wrong list. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so what'd you say he was? 17?
17.
Okay. I would spell that. I would go with that. Okonkwo was promising. But Gerald Everett, I don't know if it's just that. Why didn't Gerald Everett get more play over like while he had all that playtime when dudes were injured? So maybe he's not very good. I don't know.
They also have a bunch of mediocre receivers in San Diego that seem to kind of rotate. Like maybe it was Mike Williams was healthy, he got it. Then Palmer, he would get some targets, and then he rotate back to Keenan Allen when he came back.
Yeah,
it just seems like they just rotate like who's.
Yeah, I don't know. Dolchik, I like Komet too. Monkey,
yeah,
I like
Komet. Definitely.
And if Justin Fields would use him more, he'd probably be better. But he, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't take him, Lecky. I wouldn't take him, but I think like he's a good. If you had to have a guy, I don't know, and you couldn't get it. Top 5: Waller, Fryermuth, Schultz, Dolchik, Komet. Probably wouldn't draft him. Yeah, that's probably a good list after the top 5. Definitely Schultz. I mean, I just think that Schultz is going to have a really hard time with whoever they draft, unless the myth of rookie QBs loving their tight ends. But
didn't you start that myth a couple minutes ago?
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
You did. So let's see if it follows through. Like Blaze next year is going to be like, yep.
I told you.
All these tight ends, 50 catches for him, 75.
No, I don't know.
We never talk about it again.
Awesome. No, I honestly
I don't even know why we're doing an episode on tight ends right now.
I know, right? Waller and Fryermuth, though. I think those are like, and Komet. Dolchik isn't bad.
Waller, if he stays healthy, he's could have the stats of a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Like a top, like a top 1 or 2.
He set 1,400 before, I believe. So,
David Mills 100% lost his job. I don't even know why people are buying that moment anymore. Lecky, I don't know if anyone else saw this, but Davis Mills was down to like $400 because someone was just trying to get rid of him so bad, and then they bought him, and I think. Oh man, disappeared. Where was it? Hold on.
Yeah, David.
Now it pumped to 865. I'm like, why did you even buy? Why did you even buy that? He's not even going to start. They broke his long neck on accident.
Maybe for a rookie QB Lego.
Baby giraffe.
Could be. Baby giraffe. His
Oh, I don't have the draft. I don't have the draft with me today. Otherwise, I'd pop the draft in here. You're like, that's what I'm going to call the draft. I'm going to name the draft David Mills.
Yeah, you should do it.
There you go.
I like it.
Is it David or Davis?
David. Or no, Davis. You're right. I'm sorry. It's Davis. You're right. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid.
Yes, you are. No, I mean, no, you're not.
Can we talk? Hold on, while I have an audience for 2 seconds. Monkey, what are you buying? Anything? Nothing? Who's buying what? Tell me what people are buying.
Well, it's the
Lecky,
moment.
what are you
covering.
buying? Monkey, what are you buying?
I'm finishing off the Afterburner set right now.
That's a good one. I saw that it was down to like $700, wasn't it?
Yeah.
For the whole set.
Yeah. So then that'll give me all the Series 1 rares.
You
Monkey
are an
stand.
audience. Monkey, you're
Standing
just chilling? Did you ever get rid of your Grant? Oh my gosh. You still have it, don't you? You need to get rid of that thing, man. I don't know what you're doing. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, you unlisted him. Okay.
Anything else you guys want to add?
I think we're good.
Solid night about some tight ends.
Solid try. I mean, we really had to.
We learned that after Kelsey, there's not much in tight ends.
Yeah, I mean, we really had to try on that one. The tight ends is just.
We realized Hawkinson we like as like possibly the number 2 tight end in all of football.
But Monkey, no one knows that they need a Jakeem Grant.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
mean, I've off
Jakeem Grant or Jakeem Grant Jr.
Junior. Junior, I believe.
No, I think it's no, is it? I forget.
God,
You should have offered it to Sting for Cup when he had it. Probably could have swung.
I've been asking him to trade it for a while. He won't do it. I don't know why. He really likes Hakeem Grant. They need him like they need my JJ Watt Lego. Senior. Oh, it is senior, huh? Oh. You know, I've decided like I don't know if I'm gonna complete those Series 1 legendary sets because I was gonna do the super wild card and I was gonna do whatever the hoodwinked one, and I'm just like, God, there's such bad stuff in those sets, like that Homer and Grant. Like, I don't want a Micah Hyde Lego at all. You know, that's one of the sets that I really hate the most is that super wild card one because it's like, why do I want a legendary of people who lost?
Right.
Whatever.
Okay, this conversation is making me want to do kickers next week and talk about something useless.
Everyone have a wonderful evening.
You too, boys.
Enjoy, guys. Later.
Thanks for joining us, everyone.